So problems 8 and 9 are similar, except that we need to supply the equation of the line for the second reflection. But let's take a look at what we've got. We've got point E is reflected over x equals -1, the line x equals -1. So let's draw that line. Again, this is our x-axis. This is the y-axis up here. X equals -1 has to be where x is -1. So it's got to go through this point there, and it is parallel to the y-axis. Let's draw our line. Okay, so this is the line x equals -1. And now we've got to reflect E over that line. So this E is one, 2, 3 to the left of the line, so its reflection has got to end up being 1, 2, 3 to the right of the line. So this is E prime. E prime is going to be right there. And then E prime is reflected over line G to produce E double prime. So what is the equation of line G? So let's see what we've got to do. We've got to go from E prime to E double prime, and we've got to have right in the middle of the two a line. Remember that if we drew the line segment E prime to E double prime, the perpendicular bisector would be the line of reflection. So let's see, we've got to find basically a midpoint and draw the perpendicular line through it. What is the length here of line segment E prime, E double prime is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got to basically draw a vertical line exactly 2.5 units to the right of E prime. So that would take us to this point right here. Let's draw this line. And this is line G. This is what we need to find the equation of. Well, let's see where it intersects the x-axis. At 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So the equation of line G is x equals 4.5. Okay, x equals 4.5 is the answer to this. Okay, and line G is what to line x equals -1? It's parallel, right? They're both parallel lines. And which single transformation would take E to E double prime? In other words, would go all the way from this point on the very left to this point on the very right. What would be the single transformation? Well, it would be a movement only in the right direction. We'll do x direction. There's no movement up or down because this is directly to the right of it. And how far to the right is it? We need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 units to the right. Let me double check. So that would be transformation 11 units to the right, which is +11 in the x, and 0 in the y. So 11, 0.